and winner of the 2022 St Andrews Trophy, Great Britain and Ireland.
A strong final day performance put Great Britain and Ireland's hands back on the St Andrews Trophy for the first time in 6 years. After struggling early in the foursomes on Thursday, it was a much tighter contest this time around, with the scores tied through the front nine. The Continent of Europe side had to score early points to put the pressure on, and were able to strike the first blow with a 2-1 win for the Swedish pair of Adam Wallin and David Lundgren over John Goff and Archie Davis. The next two matches went to the final green, where GB and I have enjoyed great success this week. Sam Bairstow and Matt McLean secured a 2-up victory after driving the green from the tee. The German pairing of Anton Elbers and Laurent Schiergen produced a late comeback against Barclay Brown and Mark Power. But in the end it was the visitors who secured victory on the final green. And a 2-1 win for Aaron Edwards-Hill and Callum Scott rounded off a dominant morning for the away side, leaving them needing just 2 points in the singles to win the trophy. And when Mark Power produced a fantastic display, with 8 birdies and no bogeys to beat Adam Wallin's 6 and 4, GB and I were on the brink.
I mean, it was one of the best rounds I've had in a while, or if not ever. I started off striking the ball great, but I was seeing the lines a lot better. I was rolling the putter great. I found it a little bit tricky to kind of get used to the greens this week. I feel tee to green I was good, but maybe just not giving them enough speed. But when I started rolling the putts, they all started to drop, so it was a nice round.
It was far from over though, as the Continent of Europe refused to give in. John Goff could have won it for GB and I with this putt, but could only manage a half with Martin Couvra before the Continent of Europe took the next 3 points. David Lundgren and Daniel da Costa Rodriguez beating Sam Bairstow and Barclay Brown on the final green respectively, while Pietro Bavari beat Matt McLean 3 and 2. And with the home side looking good in 3 of the final 4 games, the pressure was on Callum Scott to turn his lead into a decisive point. He would hold his nerve to do just that, clinching a 4-3 victory over Max Steinlechner to secure the St Andrews Trophy for Great Britain and Ireland.
I didn't know I was going to have the clinching point, but it's really good to hear that I was able to have the one that got it over the line. I saw Mark was up early and a few other guys were up, but yeah, it was good to win and get that clinching point. This is my first GB&I team event, so it's an honour to play, and to win's even better. It's a great feeling, and good to win with these lads, yeah.
Absolutely delighted, obviously. You know, the St Andrews Trophy is a special event for me and the guys, and it's been a while since it's been coming back home to GB&I. And I think they were in a good position the last time it was played, and the afternoon singles played a big part in that. And I think we were all a wee bit aware of that. So no, it's great to be bringing it back to GB&I. It's been a gruelling 4 days in the heat, and it's been great in Slovakia though. And I know that the Slovakians seem to know how to do a good celebration as well, so I'm sure we'll take part.